Hello student, good morning. I am your science teacher from National Papson, Kanski. Today I am here to teach you for the lesson 3rd, simple machine. Do you know what is the simple machine? You are already discussed in your previous class, class 6. What is the simple machine? Simple machine is a device which makes our work easier, faster and more comfortable. Those device which makes our work easier, faster and more comfortable. Isn't it? Okay. So please look there. In that side, the different objects related to simple machine or an example of simple machine. Isn't it? Okay. Hope you are clear in it. Simple machine make our work easier on the basis of applying weights. Simple machine makes our work easier on the basis of applying weights. Number 1, they multiply the applied force. They multiply applying force. They multiply applying force. It means that when the less amount of force is applied, then it gives the more amount of output. यदि हामीले थोरै फोर्स लगायौं भने पनि धेरै आउटपुट निकाल्न सक्छौं. Number 2, they increase the speed of work. They increase the speed of work. They increase the speed of work. Number 3, they change the direction of force. Simple machine can change the direction of force. Change the direction of force. They change the direction of force. Do you know? Okay. A simple machine is a device which makes our work easier, faster and more comfortable. Simple machine भनेको त्यस्तो device हो which makes our work easier, जसले हाम्रो वर्कलाई के गराउँछ, easier बनाउँछ, faster बनाउँछ, छिटो बनाउँछ and more comfortable. त्यसले के पनि बनाउँछ, more comfortable पनि बनाउँछ. They multiply the applying force. Simple machine multiplying the applying force. Simple machine increase the speed of our work. Simple machine can increase the speed of our work or increase the rate of our doing work or capacity of our doing work. They change the direction of force. Simple machine can change the direction of force. Isn't it? Okay. Now we are turns to the two term. First one is effort and the second one is load. Do you know what is effort? The applied force. Work is applied force is effort. The force applied in a machine to do work. The force applied in a machine to do work, which is called the effort. यदि हामीले केही काम गर्नको लागि मेसिनमा फोर्स एप्लाइड गरेका हुन्छौं भने which force is called the effort. त्यो फोर्सलाई हामी के भनेका हुन्छौं, effort भनेर भनेका हुन्छौं. And the force that resists the applied force by the machine is called the load. And the force which resists the resists the applied force by the machine, which is called the load. Isn't it? Okay. Now we have discussed the some term related to the related in this lesson. First one is MA. Do you know what is MA? MA. MA means mechanical advantages. MECHA and ICAL, mechanical. MECHA and ICAL, mechanical advantages. Isn't it? Mechanical advantages MA is equal to load upon effort. Load upon effort. The ratio of load and effort is called the MA. The ratio of, define it, the ratio of load and effort is called M into A, MA. The ratio of load and effort is called the mechanical advantages, M dot A. It has no any unit. Has no any unit, isn't it? Because it is a simple ratio between same quantity. यसको MA भनेको के रहेछ? Load and effort, ratio of load and effort, which have no any unit. Number two is BR or velocity ratio. Look here. Number 2 is BR. BR means velocity ratio. Effort distance upon load distance. Mathematically, effort distance upon load, the ratio of effort distance and a load distance is called BR. Effort distance र load distance को ratio लाई हामी के भन्ने रहेछौं? BR भनेर भन्ने रहेछौं. हेर्नुस् त, write definition once time. The ratio of effort distance and load distance is called BR. It has no any unit, isn't it? Okay, student. Next term is efficiency. Efficiency is denoted by ENTA. And the efficiency can be expressed in percentage. Next one is efficiency. Efficiency is denoted by ENTA. Isn't it? Efficiency is equal to MA and ratio of MA and BR. MA upon BR into 100. The ratio of efficiency is defined as the ratio of MA and BR in percentage. Ratio of MA and BR in percentage. Ratio of MA and BR in percentage. Isn't it? Okay. Please remember these three terms. MA, ratio of load and effort. BR, ratio of BR, ratio of effort distance and load distance, and last one is efficiency. Efficiency is the ratio of MA and BR. Please remember it. These are most important for your mathematical problems, or this is used for the mathematics. To solve the mathematical problems. Next one, types of simple machine. Types of simple machine. Number 1. We are described the different types, mostly 6 types of simple machine. We are going to discuss different types of simple machine. Mostly there was 6 types of a simple machine. First one is lever. First one is lever. Please look this picture. Lever. A lever is a rigid bar that is free to rotate around a fixed point. A lever is a rigid bar. Seesaw. Do you know? Seesaw. तपाईहरुले ढिकीच्याउ देख्नु भएको छ, seesaw देख्नु भएको छ. Seesaw is an example of lever. Lever is a rigid bar which is fixed and free to rotate. Fixed and free to rotate. Lever भनेको एउटा रिजिड बार हो जुन रिजिड बार कुनै एउटा पोइन्टमा के गरेको हुन्छ फिक्स्ड गरेको हुन्छ and it can be rotated easily in its path or in a path. A lever is a rigid bar that is free to rotate about a fixed point. It's called the lever. It contains the 3 main points: effort, load and fulcrum. In the lever, there contains the 3 points: effort, load and fulcrum. I hope you are clear the 2 points: effort and load. Effort is the applied force, load is the output or a resistance developed by the machine. And the next one term is fulcrum. Fulcrum is a joining point of a lever with a other's object. Lever ला अरुसँग जुन फिक्स गरिएको पोइन्ट हुन्छ त्यो पोइन्टलाई हामीले के भन्छौं फल्क्रम. जस्तै तपाईहरुले सीसा हेर्नु भयो भने सीसा के गरेको हुन्छ यसरी नै सपोज दैट यो एउटा अब्जेक्ट भयो यसमा चाहिँ यसरी फिक्स गरेको हुन्छ अनि हामी के गर्छौं यता र यता बसेर खेल्ने गर्छौं. यो जुन फिक्स गरिएको पोइन्ट हुन्छ नि यो फिक्स गरिएको पोइन्टलाई हामीले के भन्छौं फल्क्रम भनेर भन्छौं. यो फिक्स गरिएको पोइन्टमा यो तल माथि गर्न सक्छ. यु आर क्लियर? ओके. Principle of lever. Write the definition of lever. Lever is a rigid bar. Is a bar. Lever is a rigid bar that is free to rotate about a fixed point. Rotate about a fixed point. Fix. Lever is a rigid bar that is free to rotate about a fixed point. Isn't it? Okay. For example, this point is called fulcrum. This point is called effort and this is called load. Fulcrum, applied force is called the effort, output is called load and the fixed point is called effort. Isn't it? Okay. Now principle of lever. Principle of lever is load into this distance once time, effort to the distance between the effort to fulcrum is ED and the distance between the load to fulcrum is LD. The distance between load and load arm distance is always equal to the effort and effort distance. We are clear? Okay, or simply or mathematically, load into load distance is equal to effort into effort distance, which is called the principle of labor. Principle of labor is written that the distance between the load and load distance is always equal. The distance between a load and load distance, the load and load distance is equal to the effort and effort distance, right? Only the load and load distance is always equal to the effort and effort distance, which is called the principle of labor, isn't it? Okay, student, now we are turns to the types of labor. Next term is types of labor. Types of labor. I number, first class labor, second I, second class, third I, third class labor. Draw this line, 3 line at first. Look here clearly. This one, and the fulcrum is lies in a center. If the fulcrum, it is called the fulcrum, effort and load. When the fulcrum is lies between the load and effort, which is called the first class labor. Please write the definition. When the fulcrum is lies in between load and effort, is called the first class labor. When the fulcrum, effort, load. When the load is lies in between effort and fulcrum. When the load is lies in between effort and fulcrum, is called the second class labor. Please try to write. When the load is lies in between effort and fulcrum. Load is lies in between effort and fulcrum is called second class labor, isn't it? Okay, friend. Next one. Here is contains the fulcrum is between the load and effort. Here is contains the load in between the fulcrum and effort. And here is contains, I think, effort is between the load and fulcrum. Load and fulcrum. Look here. When the effort is contains in between load and fulcrum is called the third class labor. Isn't it? Okay. I have defined the 3 types of labor. Write the definition at first. When fulcrum lies in between load and is called first class labor. Isn't it? Number 2, when load lies in between effort and fulcrum. Is called second class labor. And last one is when effort lies in between load and is called third class lever. Okay, student, hope you are clear about the first class lever, second class lever and a third class lever. First class lever is the lever when the fulcrum is lies in between the effort and load, or load and effort. In a second class lever, when a load is lies in between effort and fulcrum, and in a third class lever, effort is lies in between load and fulcrum. Okay, student? Okay. Hope you are clear in these first class, second class and a third class lever. For today, I have completed our class. Please write few homeworks. Number one, define write any 5 example. Number 2, define lever. Number 3, define first, second, third class lever with example. Okay, student? Okay, thank you for today.